Hello and welcome back to another edition of Clicks on the Side. Today we're going to do another team building video featuring theme teams, and today's theme is Robot. Got a nice little team together that I'm anxious to give a try and see what you guys think about it. For this team, we are going to start off with our pretty much our resident go-to as of late, and that is Black Shirt Scott Porter. I've used him a couple times recently, so if you've watched any of my videos, you know what he's about. Actually, if you're played recently, you've probably seen one at some point. He has the celebrity keyword, and his first trait is comics knowledge and acting roles. When establishing theme teams, choose any keyword, then choose a team ability that another friendly or opposing character has on their dial. This game, Scott Porter has the chosen keyword and team ability. During game setup, if Scott Porter is part of a theme team, increase the result of your rule for first player by +1. Then on the back, we do have his second trait, which is Fight for a Cure. Support. At the beginning of your turn, Scott Porter may heal a friendly character 1 click. And that's going to take you into his third trait, Counting on the Community. If Scott Porter is part of a theme team, he starts the game with 3 community tokens. If Scott Porter has any community tokens, once per turn you may re-roll any roll. If you do, after resolutions, remove a community token from Scott Porter. Then finally, he has that special defensive power, which he does have throughout. Family is everything. Super Senses. Friendly characters modify defense +1 when adjacent to a friendly character that shares a keyword with them. And to be honest, that's one of the main reasons he's on this team. Well, there's plenty of reasons why he's on this team, but the +1 to defense is going to be key to why I'm building the team this way, as well as the Super Senses. You just can't go wrong with Black Shirt Scott Porter. So he's on there for 25 points. Joining Mr. Porter is from the Royal Flush Gang Organized Play Kit. We have Ace. Ace has the Batman enemy team ability. Has the Gotham City Underworld, Royal Flush Gang, Brute, Future, and Robot keywords. Has the trait when Ace is KO'd. Before placing it in your KO area, you may turn its dial to any KO click. That really won't matter for this team. Also has the Aristocrats of Crime Ace. Impervious. When Ace uses it, increase the result by +1 for each spade displayed on characters in your KO area. Again, that won't come into play, except that it does give you Impervious, which is protected from Outwit. Also has a special defensive power later on of Regeneration. If Ace has no action tokens, he may use it as free. I believe that's his last 3 clicks. Ace has that special defensive power. Has the flight ability as well, which will come into play. A 19 defend. Love that. Also has the empower. And that's going to come into play here in just a moment. Go ahead and get these guys out here now to think about. There's Scott. There is Ace. And Ace is coming in at 50 points. But the reason that 19 defend and the flight ability and the empower are important with Ace is because of who's next, and that is the super rare Spider from the Beyond Amazing Spider-Man set. Keep you right there. Yeah, we'll get you over just a little bit. There we go. Spider has the Spider-Man family team ability, Spider-Man family keyword, robot keyword, and scientist keyword. Comes with the trait, Spider is still intact. When Spider would be KO'd by an opponent's attack, you may instead turn it to click 8. If you do, generate a Penny Parker bystander, max 1, in a square that is 5 squares from Spider. If Penny Parker is on the map, Spider can't be given actions and has immobile and immune. If Penny Parker is KO'd, after resolutions, KO Spider. Protected Pulse Wave. Well, there we go. You see he has 8 clicks long and a special attack power coming up. I'm sorry, he has a second trait. The second trait is System Reboot. At the beginning of your turn, heal Spider 1 click. Spider can't be healed by any other game effect. So unfortunately, Scott Porter can't help Spider out when it comes to the healing. But hopefully it never comes to that. But here's the special damage power, is Web Punch. And this is what is going to make or break this team, in my opinion. Incapacitate. When Spider hits with a range attack, after resolutions, you may place a hit opposing character in a square adjacent to Spider. Then Spider may make a close attack. Alright, so that's going to give you the main idea for this team. Is that Ace is going to carry, or fly and carry Spider, preferably up on a ledge somewhere where a second elevation where they are somewhat protected. And you can even put Spider behind him that turn. That way he really can't be picked off. The next turn, Spider can use his running shot in cap. Keep saying her. Spider can keep using her running shot in cap to target someone 6 squares away. If they hit, then they can pull them up to them up on that ledge, isolating them from the rest of their team. Then you get to do the... Well, actually, you don't even have to do the in cap. You can just do a range attack. Because all that says is when Spider hits with a range attack. So you don't even have to do the in cap. If they don't have any reducers, you can just shoot them for 3 right off the bat. Pull them up onto the top ledge where they're isolated from their team. Now they're stuck beside a 19 with Invincible from Spider with the defend from Ace. Ace has his own 19 defend. Then because of Scott Porter's special damage power, it's a +1 to the defense because they're adjacent to each other. You're already getting hit for 3 from being shot by Spider. Then you have the close attack with the close combat expert and the +1 from the empower, +1 to damage from the empower from Ace. Potentially, if they have no reducers, you're doing 8 damage between those 2 attacks. And then Ace is still there to take a swing as well with his 11 super strength. So I just feel like there's a lot for one character to take, and hopefully you're able to put at least a good dent in their main piece if you're able to pull that off. So that was my main thing I wanted to put together with this team. That's not even everything yet. We're also going to add Nebula from the Guardians of the Galaxy Advent Calendar set, the holiday special. She's going to come in at 25 points. Has the Guardians team ability and the Wild Card team ability. So, our team player ability, which she's going to go ahead and copy Spider-Man family from Spider to give herself super duper senses. When Nebula hits with a close attack, getting ahead of myself, has the Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, Ravagers, Assassin, Pirate, and Robot keywords. Has the trait Disarming Bucky. When Nebula hits with a close attack, instead of normal damage, she may unequip a hit character, then pick up the unequipped equipment. Also has a special movement power on her first click, Charge. When Nebula uses it, after resolution, she may make a range attack. So she's already charging in to do 3 with Exploit and Precision Strike. And then after you hit the one time, nothing really on the back. Hit with the one, hit for the 3 with the Exploit, then you can shoot as well because of her improved targeting. And then she also gets Bucky's arm for free for the Close Combat Expert. So you're actually doing 4 with the Exploit. For 25 points, you can't go wrong with that. I actually used her on an Avengers team before, and she put in the work against a Solomon Grundy that I went up against. So, very solid for 25 points there, especially with the super duper senses. But that still leaves 120 points on a robot team, and I've been looking for a way to get this figure into a team at max dial, so I was glad I was able to make this work. And that is from Avengers 60th. You gotta have Ultron. I really liked that sculpt, so I'm glad I found a team that I can use him in that could actually be fun. Let's push you back just a little bit. There we go. And here is Ultron's card. Has the Masters of Evil team ability, Masters of Evil keyword, Robot keyword, and Ruler keyword. Comes with the trait Army of Drones, leadership, but succeeds on a 4 through 6. When Ultron uses it and succeeds, you may instead generate a Avengers 60th number 13 Ultron drone. Which there they are. 3 different dials to choose from. I'm partial to the first one myself, especially if you're going to be using the Masters of Evil team ability. Mind control can be helpful, especially with the impervious. It can buy them a little extra time. The empower on the second dial is good too. It's 3 decent dials, and with a 50-50 shot of popping one out. Plus, it has the flight ability to help get Ultron moved around a little bit easier. Ultron also has special defensive power to start with of Invincible and Mastermind, yet another reason to have those drones. Improved targeting through blocking as well. Got the sidestep, pin side to start with without wit. Regen at the tail end with that phasing teleport. Just a solid dial throughout. The only thing I didn't like about him is that he doesn't have a real movement attack, a real way to move and attack at the top. So the drone's kind of necessary to be able to move him around. But excited to see what I can pull off with the Ultron. Again, that's almost a bonus for the way I had this team set up. The main thing I am excited about is Spider right here. That 1-2 punch of Spider and Ace, I'm really excited to see what I can do with that. But that is my idea for a modern robot theme team. Let me know what you think. You think that's something that I can pull off with that special attack? Also, I didn't mention, you can also give Spider or web shooters to make that, if you do end up using in-cap with them, make it just that little bit more annoying with the web shooters. But let me know what you think. If this is a team you think could have some success, or what you would change about it. But until next time, this has been Clicks on the Side.